Hello and welcome to Scrapping on the Fly. My name is Kristen and today I am actually going to do a 2-page layout in this video, and I did find a sketch on Pinterest. The sketch was from Organized and Creative Mom, and it is a 2-page sketch. And for the most part, I am going to stick with this, except I only have 2 pictures on this page and 2 pictures on this page. So one of these will be a cut apart and the other one might also, or I may just drop it all together. So, but this is the concept with different papers on the side and some random embellishments all around. And today I am going to be working with this well-traveled collection, or by Recollections paper pad. And I had already pulled pages out of here to go with the kit. I just like to bring the book down. So this is what I have left over from my cut apart sheet. And I may use something on here as a title or just as an embellishment, but I'm not positive. And then the papers I have that are still full papers, I will pick from. These 2 I'm about 100% sure will be on there, and then I may use some of these other 2, or I may just dive right into this pile of scraps that I have from this collection, that were either in my scrap bin or are scraps from layouts I've done already in this video series. So I've got a random assortment of different sizes and types of scraps. And then of course I have my 10 sheets of Echo Park travel stickers, and I've been doing pretty good to get at least a few of these on every layout, if not more. So I still have quite a few of them. Some pages I haven't gotten as much off of as others, but I feel like maybe this page, and there's one other one that is probably gonna come in handy in here, but I definitely, I don't know about that one, but definitely this one right here, and maybe that one. So we'll just see. Lots of different things that I can use from here for sure. And then these are the other things from my collection, or from my kit, that I had originally pulled that I thought I might use. This stop sign, maybe this exit, these little cars. I'm not sure about these. I pulled these mostly because I know I want a stop sign on the page, and if this size-wise doesn't fit, I have these as options. And then I thought I may pull something from here. We shall see. I wanted to pull these out specifically for this layout, or this double layout. So there's those. And then the pictures that we're scrapbooking today. This is 1 page, and we were caught in a traffic jam. I believe there was an accident about 10 cars in front of us, and it was a long. So this is the picture of the cars behind us. This is my side view. This is my front view. So I thought I'd do a double page with these pictures in mind and with those papers. So this should be interesting. I've got my stickers and my extra stickers. Hold on, they're not cooperating over here. There we go. And I have my papers and my pictures. So let's go on this adventure and see where it takes us. All right, so the first thing I did was took the stripe paper and cut the triangles for the top for both pages. I went ahead and worked on both pages at the same time. I felt like that was going to work out better. And I'm just sorry, my chair is so squeaky. I'm trying to get the pages, or the layouts, in front of me. So I cut the two different papers, the one with the vehicles all over it and the stripes, and put those down. Now, I did make a mistake when I was cutting the paper with the vehicles on it. I should have cut the bigger piece first and then the smaller piece, because it's only one sheet of paper and I had to have two bottom corners. That's not going to work. You got to be real clever. So there is a hole in both of the places that I put the pages, but I've cut so much out of this, you didn't see all that mess. So you can see right there on the left page, there's a little white space between the red and pink stripes and the car paper. And there's a little hole there. And then there's a very small place where at the top of the car paper where the red and pink stripes meet, that is not hidden. But you will not see that when this layout is complete. So I'm okay with that. So originally I was going to leave that big space where the cameras on the left and the traveling bag on the right are. I was going to leave that white, but I didn't like that. I decided to put in this paper. So it was really busy, and all of my paper that I had to mat, except for the cloud paper, was like a white base. So it was going to disappear into the page for the most part. So I used two pieces of this cloud paper that I had as a scrap to mat the two pages that had the majority of the sky on them. One is that side view of where I was, and one is that view of the trucks and stuff in front of us there's a lot of sky. So I got my black soot by Ranger ink pad and my dauber and just went around all four pictures with that. And I cut that out because I don't do it on camera, because I don't use my dauber above my layout, because little pieces of that felt or whatever that the dauber is made out of will come off. So I picked two cut aparts off of this sheet at first, the one that says capture every moment and the one that says find beauty wherever you go. I know that might seem strange for both of these sets of pictures since it's all being stuck in a traffic jam, but I am going to find a way to use them anyway, because I wanted to not necessarily bring in the colors, but I really wanted to use some of these up, as well as get them on the page, because I feel like, you know, even in this long traffic jam, we found ways to entertain ourselves and have a good time. And there was very little complaining, which is impressive, with two 12-year-old boys, a 19-year-old, and 3 grown adults. So I inked around both of those cut aparts as well, and then ended up putting them on that blue paper that has the arrows. And then I decided I was going to bring this journaling square in from the cut apart as well, that says all the places I want to see, which also seems to not make a whole lot of sense right now, but it'll get there. I am just measuring my paper right now to see a general idea of where I want to put my picture, and then I'm going to move it back up there so y'all can see it better. But then I end up picking it up and moving it, because that bottom picture of the trucks is a little wider, because I made that 6.5, I think it's more than 6.25. And so there's a bigger mat, which is fine with me because I didn't want it to disappear. But I wanted that picture on the top to be centered over the one on the bottom on that left layout. And then on the right layout, the sketch has the pictures lined up on the left side. So I put that one down on the top and then line up, eyeball line up, because you know I rarely measure. And then I put that cut apart in the exact same size for the most part of that picture. So in that sketch there were two pictures right there, and so I just used this cut apart journaling thing for that. So this cut apart is going to cover where my paper did not connect where it should, and the one that says capture every moment is going to cover the little hole over there, and I knew it would, so I was okay with that, and I put that hole there on purpose, trying to save some of the camera paper. So I add my stop sign in, so it says stop, and I'm going to put the word and there, so it'll say stop and capture every moment. It's kind of like a tongue-in-cheek ironic statement, since obviously we didn't really have a choice. We had to stop. I put this little balloon up here from the Stickabilities that says away we go, and then I write later, and I don't think I do it on camera or not, next to that. And then I'm really just tacking down where I need to for your all's purposes, not for mine. I will go back later and have already added double-sided tape to all the corners of the pictures and the papers. I just wanted to try and get this done. If I try and pull all that double-sided tape off, 4 corners of every picture, of every piece of paper, then you all are here a lot longer, or I'm cutting a lot more out. So I only put it on the corners where I'm laying something, overlaying it, so that I don't end up forgetting to tack down a corner. So I put a little globe in the bottom of the journaling spot, and I put, I tacked down the bottom left corner of that left bottom picture so I could put that exit right there. Because I'm going to, and not on camera, write the full title of that page is going to be Stop, Capture Every Moment Until the Next Exit. And then I decide I want to put this sticker from the sticker sheet that says The World is Waiting. And I will add a little something to that. And then I just keep flipping through here to see if I can find any other things. I'm going to grab that turquoise colored camera and this little word phrase that says, here we go. I figure since I'm going to put some sarcastic commentary with the title saying Stop, Capture Every Moment Until the Next Exit, that I can add a away we go, or here we go, or something like that. And let's see what else. Oh, I add this camera, and I go ahead and put it over on the right layout because I already have the camera on the Capture Every Moment, and I also have that whole sheet of cameras. There are cameras on this white paper on the other side, but not as many. I think only one is mostly showing and a couple partials. So I pull this vroom off of here, and this is the sticker sheet I was certain I was going to use quite a bit, but I ended up only using this vroom, I think, from there, and I tuck it in right here. I feel like it's also more sarcasm, being ironic, because we're not going anywhere, and our car is not vrooming anyhow. So I just keep touching my iPad screen. That's why I keep reaching forward. I'm touching the iPad screen so that my sketch doesn't disappear and I don't lose out on something I want to do. So I pull this stop sign that says go and put it in the bottom corner because in the end we are going to go. It just took, a while, and that's okay. So I'm going through all of these. I'm trying to decide what I want to do. I really want to make a commentary somewhere or make a note about how long we waited in this traffic jam. So I decide I'm going to put it on the journaling. I pulled this other sticker off that says Adventure is Everywhere and put it over here. I was debating if I wanted to put it on that white since it's kind of like an off-white, but I end up deciding to leave it there because I think that it's fine. I don't have a problem blending white and off-white. Plus the cameras and stuff that are on this paper are also an off-white color on the white. So I pull the number 3 and I put it down, and I'm going to end up having to move it over a little bit more because I changed my mind about what I was saying here. Originally, it just was going to say all the places I want to see, and then I was going to say something like something about in 3 hours, or I can't remember what I originally thought I was going to put here, but then decided I wanted it to say in 3 hours, and hours doesn't fit on that line, so I have to move the 3 over so it'll say that. I also don't have an I, so I become super creative, flip an exclamation point upside down, and make that my I. So I have an I for the word in. So in it says all the places I want to see in 3 hours. Because that's how long we waited. It was really more like 3.5, but I wasn't going to the trouble to put the half mark and all that stuff on there. So I move all those little tile stickers over, and they seem to be sticking just fine still. If I have any pulling up or something, I will go through and put double-sided tape behind all of that, but so far so good. I haven't had any issues with these Echo Park stickers. Sometimes if they're bigger, I will definitely put some double-sided tape behind them just because it's easier to do that, but so far so good. And then I take these little cars that I have, and these are from Miss Grossman's, and I have a handful of them left. And there are stars on the sketch that are kind of in these places where I'm putting the cars. So I decided to put the cars in those places. And since obviously there's lots of cars because we're stuck in a traffic jam. So I put them on both layouts, and just to kind of tie it all together. And then I'm going to start my journaling and just journal about how we got stuck in a huge traffic jam, about 10 cars behind a big wreck. We were grateful that the rest area was on the very, very close on the next exit, but that we found ways to entertain ourselves too. And I also take a permanent marker and write underneath "the world is waiting," I wrote, "and so are we." So I decided to bring in the silver, since there's some silver in the Stickabilities puffy stickers. So I got red, blue, and silver, and I make 3 dots of each color in 3 places on each of the layouts, so 6 different places. And because this layout is so busy, I keep forgetting where I've put everything. So I go back and you'll see me like linger over the layout, like, where did I have that dot? Ay, ay, ay. Oh, it's Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, you all. And I ate enough turkey to put me into a coma. So I am going to probably go after I'm done with this and watch a Hallmark movie. Because that's what you're supposed to do on Thanksgiving, I think. So I'm going to put the stickles down, and then I feel like I'm done. And I really do like the way this layout is. Here is the sketch again. And I'm going to do some close-ups for both layouts. I hope you all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you've had a great day. And I hope that you get a chance today to do something you love with someone you love. I hope you all will go on another adventure with me. I will be back soon with another layout, and happy scrapping.